Sanaa kwa Sanaa album reviews. Now this is the first session of hizi album reviews kwa hii channel. Now in this debut session tunafanya a debut project ya msanii, and this album tunaangalia leo that we are reviewing ni Lucky You ya Nyashinski. Na tunai break down tukiangazia three main things in our reviews. So kuna production na the musicality, kuna the overall theme na themes na content, alafu kuna the overall idea / the concept. First tusikie toka Mosoti.
Lucky me man, nimekuwa live wakati Nyashinski drop album, and that's something great. Juu after apote, I didn't think nitaisikia music from Nyashinski again, but I have a whole album. I have so many singles before that Siwezi complain. So when we talk about this album, the production / musicality of it, it's dope. Like this album is dope. Nyashinski is one of those artists wenye wanaweza imba, wanaweza rap na bado they sound good. Most rappers, I feel, in my perspective, wakianza kuimba they just ruin everything. Like unaweza sikiza ngoma nyingine noma sana, verses wamezistructure well, iko na content, lakini when it comes to their chorus wanaanza kuimba iko auto-tuned, alafu they are so out of place that it takes you out of the whole song. But Nyashinski doesn't do that. Nyashinski is fluent when it comes to his singing and his rapping, and for that mimi ni kudos, man. Like since alikuwa Klepto, it was one thing he used to do amazing, and kitu amecarry out through his ages still now. When it comes to the production team behind his beats, man, awasi wameweza, like songs ka watch which ndio zilikuwa my favorite. Watch we have God, we have Like You, we have Sweet Aroma. Like I don't know, these songs were amazing. Wasawali produces or beats, man, because you guys are amazing, man. Ulikuwa askizi I don't know, they just matched well with Nyashinski's style, that it was amazing. Yeah. Content / theme, hapa ndo nilikuwa na issue kidogo. So the first time Nyashinski came back to Kenya, the first song nilisikia toka kwake was Wanahepa, and that song was amazing, man. Mi hata sijui mbona all of us, I don't know why it didn't go as big as I expected it to. But sasa I expected the next song and the song after that and the song after that and the song after that zikuwe things zina sound hivyo, but sadly that didn't happen. Alianza to make these singing songs that have, according to me, a more commercial appeal to them, but honestly speaking, those songs were never meant for me. And the one with the problem, si Nyashinski, ni mimi. Juu mimi ndio the listener. Like kuna so many people out there who like that kind of music, that I feel like I was in the audience for that music, and for that mimi I have no problem, because regardless of whether I like them or not, those songs were amazing. They have been, they've always been, and I think they zitaendelea kuwa kiendelea tu hivi. So yeah, I had no problem with that, besides the fact that I feel like when it comes to the content ama theme haikuwa to me. But the fact that ameenda for this commercial sound inamaanisha 10 years down the line, this is an album I'd actually play. Juu itakuwa an album that has been played so much during his time that itapata that nostalgia aspect. So if I want to remember my early 20s, my mid 20s actually, when I want to remember my mid 20s, this is an album that I'll just play. Afu inanikumbusha, man, hizi year ya corona, what happened and all that. So I feel like with that, hapo he did a good job. So the overall idea and concept, it was a braggadocio album, man. I mean, ametoa the whole album with no features. That's a J. Cole stunt. So I feel the whole ilikuwa a braggadocio album, and he did it so well, and he deserves to say he's the best, because honestly speaking, he's the best. He's one of those artists wenye naweza sikiza over and over. The few rap songs nimesikia kutoka kwake are amazing, na niko nazo kwa playlist yangu, and I'll listen to them hadi the end of time. So he's the GOAT, man, and I am lucky to have listened to him. So my favorite songs from the album, obviously, kuna Sweet Aroma, kuna Goat, kuna Lucky You, kuna Watch, alafu pia kuna Glory. Like they had really amazing verses, and most of those songs actually, if you listen to your list, if you go listen to them, they're rap songs. That's why I preferred them to that. When it comes to Vinyana structure bars and all that, Nyashinski is dope. Like mimi ata si swali about whether or not he's good or he's not, because it's a fact that he is. Now this album is a show for it. So yeah, this album is dope. Mimi nangojea for his next album, nangojea for his next live concert, and today I appreciate tu ikitokea. So yeah, that's it for me, I think.
Like you, Nyashinski, Ali 8 April aliput a show, a killer show. Kama uliona, unajua what I'm saying.
Kama uli watch.
Kama uli watch. Unajua what went down. Na the interesting juu ilikuwa ilikuwa those first weeks ya kukuwa na our first COVID case.
Yeah.
And it was still new, but of course at that time kukuwa kushapeanwa hizo precautions za wase kufollow, so kukuwa na shows na gatherings. Na obviously ni something walikuwa plan kufanya. I'm sure walikuwa plan kutoa project this year.
Yeah.
But saa COVID ika happen, now I can think of something else. And it's crazy because it was the first show ilifanywa on such a large scale production.
Yeah.
It was the first one, and then when you since it was just 2 or 3 weeks into COVID, because ilikuwa 8th April and our first case ilikuwa on 13th, and the show ilikuwa perfect, everything ilikuwa kali. 2 weeks later, I can drop Lucky You, his debut project. I think almost 4 years after comeback yake in 2020, since I rode into the country, na release his songs. And yeah, we have his first album. Mnafilaje kuhusu the project? What are your views of the project?
Lucky
Sam, tuambie man.
The project as a whole, I feel the project as a whole is quite compact, like vile. It doesn't feel kama a mystery. It doesn't feel like a compilation project. It feels like a project ili work on. Like every song was intentional for that project in terms of, like if you compare with Kenyan projects zile mimi nimesikiza zingine, like in terms of hip hop, but then again ningetaka kusema like na feel as much as Nyashinski like ni hip hop artist, like with this project he's more of an artist, like just a musician artist than a hip hop artist, kwa sababu like there are tracks where he's just singing and then kuna zingine tu is just buzzer, kuna zingine zile mix up kiasi, but like hauwezi sema like this is a rap project. This is just like a hip hop project. Like I feel it's just a good music album.
True.
Yeah.
True, yeah. Na kubaliana na Sam, because actually I don't consider Nyashinski an amazing rapper. I mean he's and as a rap. And as a rap, I consider him an amazing songwriter.
This is my what?
Alright, so for instance, because kwa Lucky You the ni watch na Glory, no?
Na GOAT.
Na GOAT, you're like outright rap.
Ya Fadela.
Yeah.
Fadela
ni
not really rap.
Fadela na feel kama ni kama hook ya ngoma.
Yeah.
Ili turn into a song.
Yeah, you know. Though nilipenda the whole project hata from the start, you know, kenye Sanaa amesema about it being you know, it wasn't a compilation album yenye most Kenyan artists ofanyanga. Yo niko na album and then ni compilation to some hits zenye nimetoa the past 2-3 years, you know. So starting from Greener, production stuff, man, massive. The production, the musicality from Greener, the fact that it's just his vocals, you know,
Crazy.
Inakusho Nyash ndio main man, yani ndio, you know, ni vocals zake tu, no competing with a beat, ndio msesi sema ati hiyo beat ilikuwa mbaya, man. You know, then kutoka hapo goes to Aroma, then Traveler, then I think Glory is named in
Glory then Traveler.
Yeah. So it's basically just touching on themes na concepts around entertainment or celebrity na relationships zake, effects the position he is in where occupation yake, while I liked the whole project, and you feel there are some songs that Ninga do without, because it kind of took me off kiasi. One of them was Every Day. Na Flowers. Sijui mbona, maybe story ya mapenzi and stuff. Yeah. But Every Day,
because there's no love in your life.
No, because it's Greener, Sweet Aroma, Glory, Traveler, GOAT, then Time, kubang about relationships, fallouts, how what success led to, and everything. And then after that, then going to Every Day, we tore from Muda, Like You. And then after Every Day, Ikarudi, it went back to Watch, to Like You. So after Every Day, then we're back to Like You, which is back to what success has, because ni hard work yake ndio. There some people are saying the success from his comeback ni bahati ama because of what he did with Kleptomaniax. But no, man, he says it,
Nakani luck, I'm as lucky as they come.
Even before that, he says
hii shit nimestudy na
nimefanya kazi na nikaian. Then so
took some time off this shit nikastudy na nikailearn.
Exactly. So it's hard work, it's effort, it's research, it's coming back with a plan. So after Every Day, then we're back. Every Day was mapenzi, then Like You, we're back to entertainment and all the things around it. Then watch and you just ego and too much bad on me. Again, so see, there's a theme around what success brings up. Then after watch, Fadhela, for me personally, ningemaliza the album after Fadhela, because I felt when you green ilianza
Fadhela ndo inamalizia
na Fadhela,
like it's a perfect,
even the production na musicality alitumia, plus greener is maybe unaweza sema searching for greener pastures ama it's a fresh approach or whatever you take. And then Fadhela ni after hizo stuff zote, after kusema ni luck ama whatever, after all the relationships zenye zimesuffer because of success and hizo vitu zote after mingi msa kusema. But then after Fadhela, then you bring in Flowers, Nikolai. I'm not saying they're bad songs.
I fully get nakuelewa.
And we were talking about this earlier, about how kuna ngoma zingine like you feel while they're good songs, they're not really suitable for the album. Unaweza toa before or after. Feel Flowers na Every Day would have been like because you take those two out and it's a well concise album, and every track kind of has themes that tie them together.
For me, first was the performance and how it was done and curated. And then definitely after that, sikuwa najua na drop album, sikuwa na idea, sikuwa najua kuna concert. For me ilikuwa abrupt, nika come across somewhere, people shared the link, nika tune in, and then ilikuwa one of the best concerts I've experienced this year. And then nikaenda kwa his social media channels, nikaona kuna album ina come through, ilitoka and nilitune in, and from that time actually hadi sai imekuwa one project that nimesikiza sana. Literally
your replay value is high
on Apple. That's the only album I downloaded and it's still there.
Like zingine zimekama,
zingine ziko na siku download nikasave offline. Like You ilitoka nikaisikiza nikaidownload hiyo April hadi sai
bado iko,
it's still there. I go back to the project over and over again, And one thing that makes it also a great album, besides which I agree with you, the production and the quality that's there. Nyash is one of the rappers who is easy to listen to.
Yeah.
Ni easy kumsikiza.
Yeah,
Unajua kuna our rappers wenye maybe they'll be complex, they'll be poetic, watakuwa layered, exactly, unajua they'll have all these elements into their writing. Nyash si huyo rapper. Ni wale ni concise,
straight to the point,
and they'll say what they want to say, and then you'll get it from that point. Unaona, utaipata. But unajua utapata sometimes when a rapper is that way, you might not go back to the project, but you still go back to this. Now kuna hizo ideas za the musicality, and in terms of the production, but musicality ukiangalia the hooks,
the hooks are very catchy.
The hooks, the choruses, hizo bridge zake,
choices as the beats pia,
of course, definitely
elements,
his ad-libs, it's crazy, it's so crazy.
Ad-libs.
And this is the thing, it's so weird, every time nikisikiza I get something new. True. Especially in terms of the harmonies na backups zake, because sikusikia hiyo element at first. It's so crazy.
Like
what
production,
na ni deliberate, he knows what he's doing. So kama mnyo umesema story yako kwa songwriter, pia umesema the same thing. That's the same, he knows. Anajua the things that make a good song.
Yenyewe unaweza sema ali take time off to study.
Na kailan. Ni kweli anajua Kenya anafanya, and so the songs alafu pia ni short.
12 tracks and
the songs ni under 3 minutes or 3 and a few seconds. The entire project is 33 minutes. Inaisha you go back, unajua alikuwa anajua Kenya anafanya. He knew, and the songs are amazing, and kuna song for everyone. Hiyo pia ni kitu alifanya deliberately, because I'm looking at his comeback. Na ukiangalia from hiyo time hadi now the project, for me ni one, unajua Nyash ni mse, one of those artists mwenye huwezi jua what he will do. With his releases. So kuna Now You Know, and then Mungu Pekee, okay, that's interesting, and then Aminia, back to that rapping stuff,
and then love ile initoje
si baby. Kuna hiyo, unajua that's how he does it. And so and then kulikuwa na hayawani yo the creativity ya Nyash, unajua is so unique. And then pia wezi kuwa na comeback na ufanye the same stuff waso anafanya, and the same thing he used to do a decade ago. Hainge make sense.
And then why go? Why leave?
And then why come back? So this is his debut. His debut project, solo project, walikuwa na 2 albums as Klepto, and that was it for them. Kisha Majui came back as a few songs. 4 years later, akona project which I feel is well done, well curated, very deliberate. I can't get enough of the production of this project. The production and the creativity of Nyash, with his songwriting and his singing and his harmonies, amezifanya in a way that is so well done,
very masterful.
Amezifanya masterful, unajua. So for me nilikuwa najua coming to the album, I was sure angekuwa na hizo elements za the previous released songs. So the rapping and the singing and the creativity and hiyo kutokuwa predictable, I was sure I would bring that on the project. And so nakumbuka nikitune in kwa the live show, you do these songs and because they are new songs. I also like that. Hakuna ngoma ngoma released before. Wasa nimetonga projects with songs that you've released 2 or 3 years ago, or even a year. Man, yani umse blue as manga ili tunapatia blueprint. Unajua he's doing that, he's doing that. So nakumbuka kwa hiyo performance, I think the Green and Fadela, because I remember aliloop. Alikuwa na looping machine. Na aliloop na akaperform. So nasikia the project from Lucky You, because wow, it's just his voices, and I play around, amezilea kaunda beat. He does the same thing for Fadela towards the end, because
like
this is masterful.
And Fadela
this is masterful. Because exactly. I get that. Nika, it's almost cyclical. Now, for me, when it comes to the overall concept, idea of, because like you the center.
Yeah.
Like you is the center of this project. And like you, for me na view na angolia yeye kwa the lucky person that unajua hakuna any other Kenyan artist that alikuwa big akaenda akarudi na akakuwa successful as Nyash has.
Even bigger than he was.
Exactly. Hiyo ni yeye peke yake ameenda kwa books ya historia up to this point mwenye ameifanya.
I used to pia mwenyewe make a legacy and
then I do it twice.
Like it's
true.
Because what Kleptomaniax did with this
Klepto was huge,
it was huge. And then to come back and talk
do it solo.
What you did and then do it solo and hakuna
it's not tired.
Hakuna features as a former Kleptomaniax.
No features.
Yeah.
It's like
that's not the thing. Everything is
by the way. No features.
Exactly. You can say
no
by yourself. This is true musicianship that we are experiencing kwa hii project. I can rap for you, I can sing, I'll do different beats, different instrumentations, and it will be a good album under 33 minutes, and you'll come back to this thing.
Over and over again.
Over and over again. So for me the concept, like you saw yeye as a lucky artist. Unajua, you've come and you've had a comeback. And then now, of course, kuna yeye kunasema early with the profession and the music, ni watching from an outsider's point of view, from outside looking in, where as a fan, you like Nyashinski, and then you'd want that fame. As a fan, appears an artist, you'd want what he has. But mostly for fans,
misconceptions.
Exactly. The misconceptions, the fame, za kukuwa msanii, and the expectations. And so unajua kupiga picha na mimi nitakuongezea likes IG, unajua
hata kama una
exactly. But that part unajua ni Nyash nini and hakuna mtu anakusikia ukilialia why me, so that's for artists and yeye mwenyewe anajiongelesha that if you cry to people that are having this problem, you're famous, we are seeing you on TV, you have the views, and then ukuje utuambie
like you can't afford
tuko na mashida ama uko na mashida fulani, uko depressed, like how atujali
like
he says unajua ni public property, public property,
you are a commodity,
and we will view you as we want. And if you want those photos, you give us those photos, unajua. So ukiangalia idea ya music na fame na his line of profession and what that means as the epicenter. So some of the songs come out Green on the Other Side, and then The Sweet Aroma, Chilling, and The Glory, all these songs. So as far as the concept goes, na kuelewa entirely, cause even umusikiza albums, naangalia the thread that you're weaving with the music and the songs and the theme that una choose to focus on. So these are songs every day, and then Flowers, they do that. But now for me, at first nilikuwa najiambia pia ingishia kwa Fadela with that same idea, using your vocals and layering your vocals, and then kuimaliza with your stance ya kusema still niko na this thing under control, mimi ndo Fadela, but pia niko na your power ya God. Papa God no Fadela. From Fadela to Sun God, the King of God, and ni catchy and amazing unajua nimefanya. So that kumalizia hapo. But now I figured ukiangalia naona sema again deliberate, ukiangalia ngoma za Nyash, and I think nishaiwaambia hivi, the song ya Nyash yenye kuna most views ni Malaika. Ni Malaika, and then baby which anaingia madem.
People love.
And a large part of his fan base ni yao. They will be singing stuff, and it works.
I think that's why
most songs which are love songs.
Traveler was there because of relationship yake na I know he's married right now, but the whole with artists and women and stuff.
Wakiwa away then women.
But tomorrow
they'll be gone. Memory.
There'll just be another memory.
So which I tied back to his position as an artist, this big artist who is traveling and doing shows and unajua kwa tours. But ishia home. Going back home, unaona? So nikiangalia hizo ngoma toa the Malaikas, the babies, kuna other song pia even Lift Me Up, the upbeat. I knew we would also have love songs on this project.
No, it's fine.
But now ukiangalia Fadela, ukiangalia how he promote with the cards theme, ile theme ya cards and the end for Nyashinski, goat, the themes are the cards. Ukiangalia the Fadela ni yeye as the king. Now to balance that stuff, so of course cards kuna the cue. It had to come through to finish off. But I also think Fadela is a stronger ending. But I understand mbona angeka flowers kumaliza na kubalance the masculine energy nyako nayo, I balance as a feminine energy, which ingekuwa one song ingekuwa weird, ingekuwa every day peke yake.
Just every,
and then kuna ingekuwa
honestly,
I was every day there.
Ingefeel kama stuff you are in.
When you play the love songs, when bad.
Lakini nikamkurealize one thing, like the thing ile, like nikianza kusikiza hii project, at first nilikuwa frustrated na Nyashinski in terms of like mimi nilikuwa nataka tu buzz, like kwanza ka Fadela
nilikuwa na expectations,
like mimi nilikuwa na expectations ile ya cause tuseme ukisikiza watch cause it's such a hype song, unajua like it's like unasikia nyani ingia, and then Fadela like initially nilikuwa na feel Fadela should have been a longer song with like more buzz, but nikaanza kucheki like Nyashinski na feel kitu ameweza ku capture like in art ni brevity.
Yes.
And it's something like inakaa kitu ndogo but it's really huge juu if you can say something well in 2 words
ni very for a lot of artists. Rappers kwa hivyo ni concise.
Being concise is hard. So the fact that aliweza kufanya like, and then the fact that mimi na feel pia zingine ni strategy ile ya like anakupatia just enough to want more. Like anything like honestly Fadela mimi bado hadi sasa hivi ningetaka kurefu, lakini pia I'm comfortable with this play iko juu like it's a like ni ujanja yake. And then say imagine to angenge to blast
from man
because maybe only stuff ya kuvibe nayo kwa concert of
hiyo kwanza inaweza kuwa crazy
which
na watu nikisizanga albums juka niwaambia I never pause.
Yes.
The first time musikiza yote na pia siangaliangi the titles. Niweka. So what I do ni I look at my phone, nione the details, and then I put on play hadi ifike mwisho. Hivyo namusikiza. Mseni nisikiza watch. Nilipause. Nisema what the fuck?
Maze?
Alafu
aliingia.
Watch comes after like you.
Yeah.
And like you is saying, oh no, all this is luck, bro.
Ejupia kumbuka kwa like you ukiangalia verse 2 he deviates but deliberately.
Sama I have to go off topic to add your ear. That's why you're here. I'm the best.
But we both know why you are here. I am the best. Anakuonyesha.
Yo,
it was crazy, Sanaa. And so for me, so tracks ni for me again pia ana strike a balance whereby anajua akona rap fans wenye wanapenda the now you knows and the Armenians, but hawapendi the Malaikas necessarily ama sana. Unajua hao ni fans wa hip hop wanapenda the rap, na kuna the Lucky Use, na kuna watch kuna Glory, where he's rapping, unajua, and the Greeners. And also for me even the creativity tukiangalia songs kama Sweet Aroma, it took me 2-3 plays to get Kenya naongelea.
Pia mimi.
For me, I first time Sweet Aroma because what the hell is just talking about this song? Pia
Vasi ya mwisho ndio
the marijuana
everything together.
Unapenda sana geti kali.
I was like,
Muna iwe siri. Unapenda mari. Marijuana and the weed and the chilling.
Mimi nilisikia tu lakini
Siku kuseti, but-
check cheza chini.
Legalize.
So anyway, na mtoaje ka
Umati Shadisa
Too much.
international legalize marijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nani?
And then the whole project iko na laces of marijuana.
Yes.
Like
Yes. Na yeye kujitaras.
Kuna nyingine anasema
Too much.
Utaona hizi figures maras wana quote, unajua maras anasumbua neighborhood kama hizo neighborhood bully.
like too much cuts.
I love
So
I love too much.
like
Na
nafikiri too much.
I love too much.
It's because
Because of the hook.
Yeah.
Too much on my mind.
Maze.
Just enough in my
And
account.
then when the way
Stress
he
enough in corner vices.
the way he
Wanna
the way he transitions
And then
from the
I
chorus to
Too close
Too close to the edge.
then from that to
And then the fact that alitumia faladushi.
yo.
Sweet aroma. Unajua those songs. Only Nyash can do. Even Traveler. Only he can do such
Traveler.
songs. Unajua.
Because
They
I'm-
too much. Unajua.
another artist would-
Even time. The idea time na success.
For me, I love
how say
time.
to grow.
Yeah.
Kwenda further. Unajua.
Yeah, like kuzivu ndo
Sina
Tunarizona roho sio akili.
all those things like
Yeah.
time in a movie
And
and growing apart.
it's something that to have a conversation with a friend of mine about how relationships in the art industry is all about, like, you know, feelings. Tunarizona na roho sio akili. It's all about, it's too
The emotionally
emotionally charged.
Yeah.
And how
As
people,
compared to being rational.
and how people take both your success and your failure, or your success and their failure,
Yeah.
to personally.
True.
Like it's for me, time in verse wise, like writing na verses, time for me was the best, because he's actually going deep into, like, kuna hints za circle yake, because even he says it
In a circle and get smaller.
yeah.
Lakini hiyo
And
ni
it's more private. Even after
Yeah.
like really drop, like hakuna my interview, hakuna nothing.
Definitely.
It's like,
Hata unajua hiki nimesema, ukiangalia tu kama Sweet Aroma, kuna pia idea ya being isolated from the public and being alone and just chilling. Kuna that same idea that comes from Sweet Aroma, unajua it's also
my
there.
time nataka tu kudoze.
Which still ties in kwa hiyo idea ya fame na how kuna hiyo conflict ya the artist
now what is
na the
expected.
people, exactly, unajua and the privacy na that public shinwe si binadamu anymore, unajua, and builds upon that.
Yeah, when you brand.
Kuna hiyo exactly when you brand,
Like
fanya
that on the
hivi,
show.
unajua tunataka ukae njia fulani. Nyash anapeana a blueprint,
Yeah.
one in terms of how to make good albums to other artists and musicians, but pia anapea blueprint to other artists in terms of how to maneuver all these things,
How to approach your art.
kuna hiyo, unajua, na pia kuna venye anaimaneuver, venye anaifanya, unajua. Ni so I feel kuna lots of gems and drop in this project, and ukiangalia, that's why I like this album. Ni it corresponds to age yake. Ina correspond to age. Ukiangalia vitu kama in terms of what he's saying, and how he's viewing them, na venye anazi express, and the message ana relay. Ukiangalia vitu kama the too much and the time,
Expression,
all those things,
is key,
and Fadela, unajua, all these things ukiangalia venye anazisema, and the gems on a drop, for me, I liked that too. From kuna so much to quote from, and the entire idea could take time from the game and to come back and to do what he has done. All those things on a drop, man, gems and lots to quote from him. So
for me, it's the intentionality of everything. Like, you unaweza tell how I approached the whole project was intentional. what came after was also intentional. Releases singles before the album was preparing you mentally for the album. The fact that we expect one particular sound.
Yes.
So everything was intentional. You greener African vibes with the voices. Then ukienda glory that hip hop through and through. JT akaweka salsa bossa vibes.
Pia kuna song yenye kuna chance pia either Fadela ama flowers actually with the African vibe.
Yeah. Like different things. The violin strings kwa like you chorus. Yo, I don't really think of him as an amazing rapper. Can you listen to Ali? I would want to expect bars. Nah, while kuna flow and the writing is amazing. There was no like actual bars. You get, but kila rapper at say if you were to put out a single, if as a rapper ungefikiria yo similes, metaphors,
of course,
double entendres, all of that. But project was not loaded with that stuff. It was direct. It was kuna message. The writing was phenomenal, but there was no zile elements.
Flourish.
Yeah, zile elements we look for when you're listening to a rapper. Most of them were not there.
Or typically speaking.
But why I consider him an amazing songwriter is because as a songwriter you're thinking arrangements.
Definitely.
You're thinking how does this verse and this chorus and this verse 2 and this how holistically when zina majaje na beat sounds elements and unatumia because as a rapper utapewa beat
na experience put up at your listener.
Exactly. Stories are ad-libs, stories are harmonies, kubalance levels, all that. That's thinking as a songwriter.
Mitazi ti and all fun.
Alileta. Kuna hizo vitu ndogo zenye if you listen
a typical rapper won't consider or even think about.
But question, okay, kwanza endelea.
If you listen to the album over and over again, by the second or third, depending on how quick you are kushika line, by the second or third listen, utakumejua most of the lines, most of the songs. But every time, in terms of the instrumentation, like
something new.
That's what I'm saying. I think of him as a more amazing songwriter than a rapper because the layers was
nakuelewa but
Kenya bars cheesy pia
zingine zilikuwa cheesy like zingine zilikuwa cheesy
but
ndio maana nikasema nilikuwa na expect like bar nilikuwa na expect like akija like zote zinakuhit
because kuna zingine uko like mimi singing hapa kuna deputy like bro
don't be saying that for kuna sema like kama hizo
but you beat ya watch venye imeingia uko like
yenyewe ni si
terms of production ningesema like vile tunampea credit like sidani pia ni yetu yake kusema kweli.
No, of course,
like in terms of course kuna zingine niko sure si ndo alifikiria.
No, of course no.
Like zingine ni ile
and that's the thing ya producer ni unaangalia how you can get the best music. Unajua at the end of the day ka producer ni unafaa kuwa unajua tunasaka the best and pia as an artist unafaa kuwa kutokuwa na hiyo ego ama bring down hiyo pride yako ya kukubali ya producer atasema ama kinya atafanya hata kama kusuggest ama unajua umesema yende that direction. So kwa nasema about hiyo kwa rapper ni ikiangalia Kenyan generally from all generations to date Nyash ni easily as sema top 10 top 15 of all time
in Kenya.
Ukiamua kulist rappers
or rappers, I was thinking
that's my rappers.
Like all artists.
Na nasema rappers.
Oh yeah, definitely man. Definitely.
Top 10 of all time. Nyash ataficha mahali. No, trust me ataficha mahali. Unajua ukiangalia hizi list pia kuna idea ya impact.
True.
And one thing is Nyash influence style ya rappers.
Yeah, it's true.
Influence style ya rappers and he says
He
it.
says it, yeah.
Think
Ifanye venye na nianze changamki rhyme,
Eh,
mmoja anajidif.
exactly.
Kama
ndio makaria.
Yeah.
So ukiangalia his style of writing and how he rhymes, kuna if you look at some certain rappers,
yeah,
kama nani?
Mr. Sema, but ama wanajijua, but ukiangalia
Wanajijua.
wanajijua.
Wanajijua
Au ni kama customer wanasumbua. Mnajijua. Utaona style ya Nyash sana, unajua, and also
Hiyo mtaniambia off camera mazi.
Pia wasanii.
I am very excited to listen to this.
So
This but there's everything else better than most Kenyan artists, not even rappers.
Yeah. As an artist, he's
bila shaka.
Unaweza forgive for lack of a better word, nitasema shortcomings, but it's not really shortcomings. But for the shortcomings of his penmanship. Juu kuna rappers wenye wanaweza kuandikia 16 bars. You'll spend a whole year digesting it because uko like, yo man,
like it umeshiba.
Yeah,
like it's
yeah, you get. But Nyash will come and write one verse, those same 16 bars, and by next week or ushaipata na
una bump
maybe utasikia mse kwa flat yako ama whatever akising along to.
Nyash is the only rapper of his generation mwenye bado sasa anasikizwa to his level.
True. This is katai. Like mimi kile tu nakataa ni like vile umesema
Aliko kwa top 10 yako.
Like in terms of rappers. Nyinyi ni mnasikiza rappers gani nyinyi? Juu kusema kweli in terms of Kenya, kwa sababu like mimi nasema like as an artist, yeye ni top 10 artist Kenya. Like you're without a doubt of all time.
Yeah,
of all time like in terms of his art. Like in terms of rap.
Mimi naweza kwa rapper nisipoke kwa artist.
Mimi naweza kwa artist.
All time top 10.
Top 50.
Maybe even 50, yeah. All time
top 50.
All time crazy.
Listening to e album as a rap album. Haitakubamba.
Oh yeah.
Haitakubamba as a rap album.
Yes, yeah.
But here's the thing. Kuna just skill isn't the only thing that matters.
Yeah.
Because if it did, then kuna marapa wengi sasa wenye nasikizwa haungekuwa kisikizwa. You understand?
If kind of skill ni kuna matter.
If it's purely on skill, ni wewe na kalamu, karatasi, you know,
na kuwrite beat,
uandishi wako na flow yako. Then I know about 5 rappers who would be on rotation like constantly.
Now who wouldn't be on rotation?
I know other 5 rappers who would not be. True. You get.
Nyashinski maze. Fadela, tupatie freestyle ya Fadela on the Fadela beat. That would be so dope yani.
Mimi nataka tu repost the show juu nilihata.
Like imagine tu Nyash. Although obviously ngesha sasa utafanya kwa sababu mimi nimekupatia idea. Ama labda ulikuwa nayo. But wow, imagine inaweza kuwa dope. Like amesema ako hungry for the stage. Hopefully itatoka before you like umetokea stage. Na ukitoka kwa stage ukitoka Fadela bars utupatie tu bars man. So utupatie tu bars. Other than that like the project's awesome. Mimi ni bamba man.
Awesome. Siku go into it with any expectation, but zile snippets I got from nilipata za show ili raise interest and I was not disappointed. Na feel hata zili exceediwa massively. I still feel the same about Everyday and Flowers. The other 10 songs zenye ziko kwa album they make up for everything else. Yeah man, niko more interested kucheki trajectory, like what he does next, especially the silence, especially the fact that, you know, all over social media is like, yo, you know, get the albums, they're everywhere.
Kiona niko silent, niko promising that.
Right. He says it, man. Tigoni.
Na atakuja da drop.
Yeah. So, you know, niko interested sana. Though I've been a fan since Kleptomaniax days, man. Unafaa revisit hizo vitu.
Great project sana. Enjoyable piece of music. Replay value ni crazy, ni high sana. And mimi nilipenda the project, still bumping the project. Yeah, nangoja tu kuona actually can it happen next and what should follow this.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it manze for this review.
Yeah.
Ya Like You by Nyashinski. Ulifilaje kuhusu project? Uliipenda, ukuipenda? Tell us anything about when you feel kuhusu the project, na asante sana kwa kuwatch